Uh, Jared, how would you assess your night? And Coach Pruitt said he felt like you were high on some throws. Well, why do you feel like that was tonight?
Yeah, I felt like I was leaning back on some throws. There's a lot of work to get done with myself and the team, but especially me. I thought I could be a lot better, and there's only up from here. I'm going to go practice my behind off this week and try to fix some of the things. I was high on a little bit of throws falling off, pretending just seeing like I was going to get hit, but that's not how I play ball, and I just have to go fix those things. And there's a lot of room to grow, and I'm excited for the future. But I'm happy that we got this win tonight.
Gustavo?
Jarrett, the past two seasons, you guys didn't start winning, and tonight, with all the adversity, starting from behind, you guys came back and won the game on the road. How does it feel to start the season on a win?
Yeah, it's good momentum. I thought we finished the year last year very high, and just being able to come into a tough road win with South Carolina. Very good defense. They had a different offense that we weren't able to game plan very well. But it's always a good thing to come out on the road and start the year off with a win. And we should just build off this. We got a tough opponent in Missouri next week. They have some very good football players on the defensive side, and we got to prepare like we did for this past week.
All right, we'll go to Austin Price and then Topmeyer.
Jared, on two of the scoring drives, you had a couple of nifty plays, one of which on the first scoring drive, the flip. And then, in the second half, you had that nice run on the opening drive of the second half. They both plays kind of extended drives and kept them going. How big were those two plays, and how much confidence did that give you?
Yeah, I thought those were two very good drives. I didn't think those two plays were big, for instance, but I thought that the offensive line on those two drives really set the tempo, and we were able to run the ball very efficiently that drive. And when we're going at that fast pace, it opened some running lanes for myself, and it opened some things on the back end. But we take pride in being a highly conditioned team. I mean, that's one of the things that Coach Pruitt and the weight room staff implemented this offseason, just being able to be conditioned better than anybody else. But that's definitely the two things that stood out on those drives.
Jarrett, not everything was pretty tonight, but you got the win. I mean, why do you think this is a team that maybe is able to win sometimes in ugly fashion, or when, at times not everything falls into place? Why are you guys a team that can still win those type of games?
Yeah, I wouldn't say this was an ugly win. I mean, if you play in the SEC, there are dogfights every week, and when you go on the road in the SEC, nothing comes easy. And you saw that a couple times today, but I think this team is very together. I mean, the chemistry that we have in the locker room, the love that we have for one another, just the how would we say it? Just the atmosphere that Coach Pruitt brought to this university kind of was implemented throughout, and you can see it in the team, and you can see it in these tough wins that we never give up on each other, and we're always just fighting to the end.
All right, we'll go to Patrick Brown and then Rob Lewis.
Here, you guys have a lot of young, talented receivers, but tonight it was a lot of your veteran guys, Josh, Brandon, even Velas. I know he's new, but he's played for a few years now in college football. How important were those guys, and how good of a rapport do you have with some of those guys you've been playing with for a long time, and Josh and Brandon's case?
Yeah, there's a lot to work on with the young guys, but they have super talent. Jalen, both Jimmys, and Malachi, they have super talent, and we're definitely going to work with them in these next coming weeks. But tonight we saw a lot of BJ, we saw a lot of Palmer, Cedric, who else was out there, Ramel, and we saw tight ends. Princeton was able to get some catches in there, especially the running backs. We were able to do some work, but being able to have those guys over the past couple of years, being able to see how they run routes, see the way that their body moves and that type of stuff, it definitely helps. And I thought they played very well. There's some stuff that I got to fix with some of my throws and get on the same page as them, but it was a good step one.
Jarrett, you mentioned 7 in a row now and momentum. Just where do you think the confidence level for this team is compared to, say, this time last year? How different is it?
I think it's very different. I think it comes with comfort of the coaches. I mean, this is our second year with offensive coordinator, and when you look at the tape, it's probably less amazed. There were some things that we thought we could finish some drives, we can finish them, but we didn't. So we have to get better at that. But when you see the comfort level that we have with our offensive coordinators, with Coach Ansley and Coach Chaney, I think that builds a lot of confidence, and it helps with our knowledge in the game, just being able to kind of get a feel of what he's going to go with and how he calls plays or how they call plays.
All right, we'll finish up with, we'll go to Joe Rexroad and then to Matthew Ray to finish up.
Hey, Jared, I want to ask you about Velas Jones. Is he a little bit different kind of player than you've had, and how do you think you guys can utilize him this year?
Yeah, Velas and those freshmen, they're speedsters, and they're guys that are going to run by people, and they're guys that are good, very going lateral. So those are some guys that I haven't really had in the past, and we're going to find different ways to get Bayless and them the ball. And I thought Bayless played a good game tonight for his first SEC game. It's definitely a different atmosphere than Pac-12, but I thought he went out there and competed hard.
Jarrett, this is a South Carolina team that you've gone against multiple times in your career. Tonight, they were able to get after you, make you deliver off platform a couple of different times. You know, what were they able to throw at you that you maybe haven't seen in years past, and you know, what kind of adjustments were you able to make over the course of the game?
Yeah, I mean, these battles with South Carolina, going back to my freshman year, they've always been crazy. I mean, it was the last drive freshman year, and then the second year around, we were here. Last year, we were able to get them, but I told Coach Muschamp, I thanked him. And it's an honor and privilege to go against a coach like that and being able to have those battles. It's a blessing. But they did some very good stuff on defense last night. Tonight, they had probably one of the best defensive back crews in the country, and their front seven was a lot better than we anticipated. They were doing a lot of line games, and they were able to fit up on some of the things. But I thought they played very well on defense. Of course, there's some execution stuff on offense that we can get better at. But props go to South Carolina and Coach Muschamp.
All right, that's it, guys. Thanks, JG. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.